One-way ticket life. Well, here we are, a new city, a new country,
Oh, Jesus,
and
Randy.
all the
It smells in
challenges
here.
that come with it. From finding the right SIM card to renting a car. In this video, we'll share the tips that make travel easier and the moments that make it unforgettable.
Where are you from?
We're from Canada.
From Canada.
And just like that, here we are in Crete. So once we're settled in, the first thing we really enjoy doing is just taking a walk around town, just seeing what's there. Around every corner there's always a new surprise, and we weren't even really aware this huge breakwater was there. But we came down to the water, and what a great spot for an evening walk. It's funny, I had very little interest in history during school, but when you're actually here, you feel compelled to know more. I learned this is where the Ottoman Empire finally defeated the Venetians in Crete. The battle lasted for 21 long years, one of the longest sieges in history.
And the other part of travel that nobody really talks about is the locals that you meet.
Yes, I live in Crete.
Yeah?
No, where are you from?
We're from Canada.
From Canada. It's too far.
It's a long ways. Uh-huh. You never been?
No, never.
You come good. I fish there, I catch salmon.
Really?
Salmon and halibut, yeah. Or you come over and catch some salmon with us. She's
so
very,
much.
Jill, she wants to look at you, but she keeps on looking at the rod tip. She thinks,
Yes, yes.
yeah. Good luck.
Thank you. Have a nice afternoon.
Okay, and you also.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
This was absolutely precious, and it made our evening. And then it was back to our hotel.
So this is where we're staying. Has a nice little kitchenette. And when we arrived, in the fridge was 2 beers, 1 bottle of wine, some chocolates, which was just great. And it's just really simple, basic, nothing fancy, but it's very, very clean and reasonable in price. The bed was very comfortable. We had a very good sleep. So this is a little place in Crete, and it's right in the town center. So it's really convenient to everything. There's some construction going on. You can see everything that's being changed. And this is like the main shopping area. Yeah, it's a tourist market, which is just great. The cost here is $118 Canadian a night.
We were up early to go and deal with our cell phones. And it's important that you get it in the city and not at the airport, because you will save a lot of money.
And getting our new SIM card. Cosmodi is the best coverage in Greece. There's Vodafone and others, but they're somewhat limited on the islands. So this is by far the best coverage. And €15 unlimited data and local talk for 1 month. Can't beat that. For YouTube.
And then it was back to walking the city. And every corner that you go around, there's always something new. And it's always such a surprise. When we're in the churches, I instantly look up, and the ceilings just take your breath away. The one thing that we noticed throughout actually Europe and Athens and here is the graffiti. Like your vacation, our misery. We had some lunch and then it was time to pick up the car. So, time for some car rental tips.
We're on the #1 bus from Astoria Square in Old Town Heraklion and going to the airport. The same bus you take heads that way.
How much is the bus, Randy?
1.20 euro.
Okay. And it's really easy to get, right? It's really simple.
Very easy.
So we returned to the Heraklion airport to pick up our car.
There are so many car rentals here. It's unbelievable how many there are. So we'll let you know what we get. So we are renting from skgrentcar.com. Randy found it on booking.com and
We have discovered it is so much more affordable to book your rental car through a middleman, such as booking.com. We checked other places in town and they were 3-4 times the prices. Also make sure you always go over the car and film any damage.
so the roads here are pretty darn good, or they're looking good right now. Easy highway, we're heading up to Tenaya. So here's our latest little stay here in Crete.
What?
And nice size bed, very basic, very simple. We have a fridge, hot plate, and there was water in the fridge, and that's a little balcony there, and we can see the ocean too. Or the sea, Mediterranean Sea. So this one here, how much did it cost?
100 Canadian today.
Yeah, not too bad. These are the evil 2 little dogs that keep us up all night. Bark, bark, bark. Naughty dogs. There's a big one over here. So, how did we find this place?
We met a young couple on the beach, and we always listen to the young people. They know where the good prices are, and the good food, good prices.
Yeah, it's really, it's owned by a family, and we'll let you know how the
Family-run
food.
business.
Yeah, we'll let you know
You
how
smile
the food.
for-
So we have 2 Greek beers.
I think I like the Elfos the best, but
Yeah.
they're both very good and ice cold, the way a beer should be served.
Excellent. I like the other one better.
The
Little,
Mythos.
it's a little more.
The two local
Hot.
Greek beers, they're
Yeah.
both excellent and very
Yeah.
reasonably priced.
Yeah. So we're just walking back to our hotel now. And
Jill's had too much beer.
I have not.
She just devoured the last big one. 5.
So after dinner, this is one of our little things that you didn't know about us, but we love ice cream.
That's why we walk 20,000-30,000 steps a day.
Yeah.
What
What flavor do you have?
I've got double caramel. They always give Jill the bigger scoop, so I don't know what's going on.
And then this happened.
The patient here. Oh, Jesus, Randy. It smells in here. I don't think he's feeling too well. He's got a pot beside him. What's going on?
Well, travel's not always perfect, folks. We have our good days, we have our not so good days. Today's one of the not so good days.
So, do you
I'll
think
bounce back.
you'll bounce back? a little bit of sunshine. It's beautiful out there. So just a low-key moment. So Randy's been really sick today and he's laying in bed. And I'm gonna go out and get him some Gatorade. You know, it's a little nervous at first going out on your own because it's always usually the two of us, and this time it's just me going out. But I feel really safe here. There's nothing scary about being here. Everybody's so friendly and helpful. So even as a woman on my own here, no problems whatsoever.
The grocery stores are just very normal, just like we have in Canada and the United States, but I would say the cost of food is a fraction compared to what it is over there.
So I could not find Gatorade, but I found this. So we'll see if this helps him with his electrolytes, and hopefully he starts feeling better. The one really good thing is that the grocery store is really close to where we're staying, and that's really helpful because I can walk everywhere. I'm not sure why, but so far everything in Greece, all the architecture is kind of more like things built in the 1950s and 60s, like all the buildings.
The reason why everything looks like it was built in the 50s, 60s, and 70s was because first Greece was invaded by the Italians, then heavily bombed by the Germans, and a few years of civil war. Greece needed to rebuild and rebuild fast, so they did it with concrete and rebar. But the history is always around you. It's a new day.
We're gonna check on the patient. Oh, he's awake.
Good morning.
Your nurse is gonna give you your coffee.
I went with no coffee yesterday. I'm pretty sick when I don't get my coffee. Yeah, it was a tough go. 24-hour flu, I guess, but feel much better today. Back at her. Cheers, everyone.
And they're still there. We're going for a walk.
So we're just checking out some of the beach clubs along the way. So as you can see, there's lots of beach bars along the way and lots of seating and chairs, and this one is a sandy but also rocky beach. I think we passed about 5 beach clubs along the way, and you can get food and drink here too. Randy's just checking out food prices at some of the little restaurants along the way, and there's quite a few as you just walk by. Nice little cafes. So this is the outskirts of Chania.
Need lots of water today. It's not that hot, but that flu knocked the crap out of me. Just a half-hour walk's just about killing me. But one thing we noticed, like 75 cents, $1 for a bottle of water. When we were just in downtown Vancouver, every store we went in, it's $4, $5, $6 for a bottle of water. Just ridiculous.
So they have some great fish markets, all caught fresh. Look at the size of those prawns. Oh my goodness. Size. That's a big fish there. Squid. Lots of really nice produce stores. So we're just going up to the church here to check it out and see what it is. And we are now in the old town of
Hanya.
Hanya.
And
I keep on saying Chania.
there's the Ottoman guy.
So we've planned a 10-day trip here, and it just almost doesn't seem like it's going to be enough. And I don't know how people do it when they just come here for 3-4 days. The waterfront of the old city, it reminds me so much of Venice, but the water's clean here. And there's definitely not the crowds that you would see in Venice here either. And what a way to take in the scenery. There's so many little cafes and restaurants along the way. I guess this has been a really ideal time to come to Crete. It's still really nice and warm during the day, and the crowds are not there.
So that's the Mediterranean, and right behind me is the old city of Hanya. Hi.
How's it going, Jill?
Good.
You enjoying your little walk out the lighthouse? You got a nice shady spot there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Can we have a look?
Yeah.
Beautiful view, beautiful lady.
And this is the entrance to the harbor. All the streets and side streets, they are just so charming. So on September 25th, we walked 17,574 steps. What did you do today?